This episode of TYme Help is brought to you by Gamefly. What's up, guys? Welcome to Question Time episode number 2. This is a question and answer series where I answer you guys questions that you ask me in a video. If you would like to ask me a question for Question Time, leave it in the comments down below, or I'll give you links to my social networks where you can ask me questions there. So let's get right into it. The first question is from Daz Owens, and he says, what camera plus lens do you use for your tech videos? For my tech videos, I use a Canon EOS 60D with a 18 by 135 millimeter lens. This thing, it cost me about $1,300 when I bought it. It's actually, I think, a little bit cheaper now. It's a great camera, but it is annoying to autofocus, but you can get some amazing effects with this. Like, as you see, it's focusing on me, but the background's blurry. I really like that effect, which this camera and lens can provide, but it is annoying if you want to do different shots and do different things. Like if I wanted to focus back on that wall, I'd have to go like that, which is annoying. Yeah, it is a great camera, but don't think you have to start out with something that costs $1,300 if you want to do good on YouTube. I started out with a $30 webcam from Walmart. The next question is from Damian Woodard. He says, do you think Apple will say goodbye to the MacBook Pro and make the MacBook Air the new Pros? I've actually been hearing this a lot recently. I don't think Apple is going to immediately make the move to MacBook Airs only and do away with their Pros, but I do think they will at least probably release a 15-inch MacBook Air alongside their 13 and 11-inch they already have, and continue with the Pros for a couple more years, maybe not even that long, but everything's getting smaller, faster, thinner, so why wouldn't they just have the MacBook Airs when there's not really any need for Pros, especially in like a couple years from now. There's definitely not going to be. So yeah, I think it will happen, but it'll just be a little bit down the road. Justin Hesh asked, do you think the next iPad will be like the 4S or a complete overhaul, and same with the next iPhone? I do think that the iPad 3 is going to be just like the iPhone 4 to the 4S update was. It's just going to be spec updates, making the device overall faster and better. It'll probably have the Retina display. I've been hearing a lot about that, so that'll be nice, having a better screen. It'll probably have better cameras, better graphics, better processor. Yeah, just kind of a better overall device, and no new design change. What do you guys think? The next iPhone, I think, will have a new design change. Whether it'll be a bigger screen or not, I don't know. I personally don't care if it has a bigger screen. I'm happy with what the iPhone has now, but I am pretty certain that it'll have a new design, and hopefully, please Apple, 4G speeds. I don't see why they wouldn't freaking do this. Apple Gordon says, if you had to, would you use a PC to make your videos, or would you stop making videos? I wouldn't stop making videos, but I'm not going to say it wouldn't suck. I have used a PC in the past. That's what I started out on to edit videos, and for me, at least, Mac is so much better to edit videos on. I'm not trying to make this a Mac versus PC debate. This is just my experience, especially dealing with file formats and stuff like that. That was annoying on PC, whereas Mac, I've never ran into any problems with it, and it just works for me. Plus, Windows Movie Maker crashed a freaking ton when I started out. Not that I'm saying there isn't way better software than Windows Movie Maker, but yeah, I wouldn't stop, but it would suck. DJ the Killer says, what's your Xbox Live gamer tag? My gamer tag is my name, TYmoss, except the O is a 0. My list is full, but if I do open lobbies, I'll tweet it, post it on my Facebook, stuff like that, so follow me. MuiI9939 says, is jailbreaking worth it? It seems like the jailbreaks used to be a lot easier, plus when Apple released a new firmware, they got it jailbroken a lot quicker. Maybe I'm just thinking that, I don't know. It is a hard game to keep up with if you want to be up to date to Apple's latest firmware and keep up to all their updates and all their new features. But yeah, you can get a lot of stuff that Apple still won't allow on a jailbroken iPhone, like SB settings or themes, like where you can customize your whole phone. That's the advantages of it, plus lots of other different things. But Apple has integrated a lot of the features that you first got with the jailbroken iPhone. They kind of like took it from the jailbreak community and integrated it, and they actually did a better job than I think the jailbreak community did. They kind of just polished everything that the jailbreak community started. So really, now you get a lot of the features that the jailbroken phone had a while back ago. I don't think it's necessary to jailbreak anymore, which obviously never was, but you still can get a lot of good stuff with it. If you want customization and you want full control over your phone, definitely jailbreak, but it is a hard process to keep up with. Bob is the Bomb says, what is Revision 3? Revision 3 is basically like an online television network. I personally work with them myself, but they have lots of other different shows that basically is amazing online web content, mostly for guys. You should check out their shows. Their website is revision3.com. I'm part of them, as I said. My stuff, like what you're watching right now, goes on Revision 3. Like, this is one of the Revision 3 shows. It's like a paradox, right? Meters Musing says, as someone fairly new to YouTube, what are some points that could help me stand out and get noticed? Or has YouTube made it tough to get noticed now? Back when I started YouTube, it was a lot easier to get big on YouTube. There are a lot less people posting videos and a lot less people watching. Now the number is probably multiplied by 5 for YouTube views. So yeah, it is a lot harder now, plus with all the YouTube changes they're making and trying to get premium content and big networks and advertisers and stuff like that. They're making it a lot harder for little guys to get noticed. Yeah, it's tough. It is. It just requires a lot of dedication. Be consistent. Have a schedule so your current audience, our audience that finds you, like knows when you're going to post videos. That's really the best advice I can give you, and bring you to YouTube. Just be yourself and entertain people. If you're doing videos that you like, there will be other people out there in the world that like them too, that hopefully will find them. They may not though. It sucks, I know. EasyFlip66 says, can you upload a skate video of you? I'm not going to post a video of me skating on this channel, but I have uploaded some skate clips of me on my other channels, which what I've done is actually made a playlist for you to go to. If you just type in that URL right up there in your address bar above, that's that little white bar at the top of your browser. If you type it in there, it'll take you to a playlist. Once one video ends, it'll take you to the next one, hopefully, if it works right. And the first video you'll see is actually me. I think I'm like 12 to 13, 14 years old on most of those clips, so go check it out. Let me know what you think. Am I good? Yes, I am. Or at least I used to be before I got old and boring. EHS Dunker says, Ty, when is iOS 5 Untethered coming out? I wish I could answer this question for you. I've heard this question like 1,000 times. I'm not gonna, way over 1,000 times. We're not talking about, I've probably got this message like 5,000 times, literally. Pod2G, which is the guy who is working on the jailbreak, is getting it ready right now. He does have an untethered version, and I'm pretty sure it does work for the iPhone 4S as well as the iPad 2. So this is some good news. It's just not out yet. I think he's just working on getting everything ready to go, so nobody doesn't like mess up their devices if they try to do it. But yeah, it should be out very soon. I'll probably be doing a jailbreak update video just to keep you guys in the know here very soon, so stay tuned for that. But hopefully before then the jailbreak will be out. Just stay tuned, and I will of course post a jailbreak video on youtube.com/TyzeHelp when it's out. So yeah, I will give you the guide once it's out. Stop asking. Bob Tinkles News says, you're a nerd fighter. DFTBA. Hoo ha, nerd fighters. Yes, I am. JWahar90 says, hello Ty, I want to ask you, should I buy the iPhone 4S or should I wait till the iPhone 5? That question's up to you, but I can help you make your decision. Do you want to wait for the new iPhone 5, which will probably have a new design, maybe some upgraded specs, stuff like that, or are you happy with the 4S now? I think the 4S is great. If you're going to choose any iPhone, if this is your first iPhone, I would maybe suggest the iPhone 4 because it is still a great phone and you can save $100 rather than getting the 4S. But really, it's just up to you. Do you want to wait for the new design, or are you happy with the 4S? Personally, I'm happy with the 4S, but I think you should go with the iPhone 4 over the iPhone 4S to save yourself $100. Now this episode I'm doing something different. Let me know how you guys like it. I'm going to take a FaceTime question.
What features are you most looking forward to in the iPhone 5?
What feature am I most looking forward to in the iPhone 5? I really don't know. I just know that I'm looking forward to the iPhone 5. I guess the thing that I'm looking forward to the most in it is knowing what it's going to look like. I guess it is the design change. Not that I'm really hoping for a design change or wanting one, but I guess I'm looking forward to that feature most because I want to see what Apple's going to do. And other than that, I don't really know what else to expect in the iPhone 5. So yeah, pretty much I guess the design change. Wait. The 4G speeds. That's definitely what I'm looking forward to the most. And then the design change. Definitely got to have the 4G speeds. And before we go any further, let's talk about video games. Gamefly is the world's largest online video game rental service, offering you a choice of over 7,000 new and classic titles on all consoles and handhelds. With plans starting at just $15.95 a month, Gamefly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time, keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees, due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, just send it back and Gamefly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game you're playing, simply click Keep It on the Gamefly's website and the game is yours at a discounted price, and they will even send you the case and manuals free of charge. TyzeHelp viewers get a 15-day free trial if you go to gamefly.com/Ty and sign up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed episode number 2 of Question Time. I will link you guys below to episode number 1 if you want to check that out. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any more questions for me that you would like for me to answer in the next episode. Also, if you want to post on Facebook and Google+, I will post a post on there, and then you can submit the comments on there when it's time. If you want to post on Twitter, just make sure you add the code or the hashtag QTime. That's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next episode or next video, whatever. Yeah. Peace.